Hey everyone, it's Adrian Pessel. Today's topic is protecting yourself. No amount of money is worth you not making it home. I know right now times are a little crazy with the COVID crisis and everybody's worried about where their income's coming, but you need to stay safe. According to Bright MLS, the top safety tips that you need to take heed of are know your client ahead of time and let someone know where you are. Pretty common sense there, we all know, but let's use some of the safety apps that we have available to us to make sure we do it right. There's proactive and there's reactive. Both are needed. Forewarn, which is what I'm going to cover today in detail, is very proactive. Some of these other ones that are below that are very good, but they are more reactive. But let's just mention some of these other apps that I think are very helpful. Be Safe. That's a great app. You can pre-arrange a phone call to yourself. So if I'm going to show a buyer, I can go ahead and put in a phone call to myself, maybe 15 minutes into the appointment time. My phone will ring. It'll give me the opportunity to move away from a situation if I think it's unsafe. Showing Time has apps that when I set up a showing time, I go in. If I don't respond within a certain period of time, it's going to go ahead and reach out to my emergency contact. Companion is the same thing, but it's not meant just for real estate agents. It's a type of companion that they can see you in real time as you're moving around. Circle of Six allows you to connect with 6 different people you know that will be around if you need any help. And also, let's not forget about filling out our medical apps. Make sure if you need any type of medications, please make sure you fill those apps out to the best of your ability. The EMTs can go ahead and take care of you and bring you home safely. Let's go into talking a little bit about Forewarn. Forewarn's tagline in their advertisement is that you have the right to know who you're working with, which I completely agree. So let's go through it just a little bit. You're meeting a stranger. You get a phone call. Now, how do you know anything about them? You don't. So what kind of precautions you can take? You can bring a buddy, okay, but that again is reactionary. We could ask information, call them back, and use that type of technique. But how do we know they're giving us the right information? One of the things about Forewarn, I can just go ahead and plug in either the name or the phone number of the person that I'm meeting, and it will automatically give me information back. Right here, this is a screenshot of somebody that called me off a Zillow ad just the other day, which is what got me to do this video. And I plugged it in. Their number checked out was to the name that they gave me, and it also gave me their address, and I could double check their vehicle that they're going to be driving. But it also showed me that they had 7 possible criminal infractions. So I clicked on that, and it allowed me to see that most of them were just speeding, nothing that would show that I was at risk. Now, let's say I don't get a phone number or I get an inquiry through an email. I can go ahead and put their name, and I'll get their phone number, and I can cross-reference it to make sure that the person I'm meeting is indeed the person that they say they are. Let me show you how to get into Forewarn. Forewarn is free to agents that have Spark. And if you're a Century 21 agent, for $48 a year, you can get Spark. And what Spark is, agent benefits section. Become a member of Spark, which gives you a whole lot of other support, which is great, but it gives you Forewarn for free. I'm going to show you how to get to Spark, which will then get you to the Forewarn. I'm going to go ahead and take you to 21 Online app. You go onto our dashboard, go into Century 21. We're going to sign in. Once you're in, go ahead to the Discover part and write Spark and Spark membership. So what Spark is, it's a benefit program for Century 21 agents. So we're going to scroll down, access Spark now, and you're going to join. Once you join, it'll ask you some information. You can then go to the Forewarn app. Okay, so now you're on the Forewarn app. All you have to do is hit Get Started, fill out the information, and then download the app, and you're good to go. And remember, it's free to Spark members. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and they have a video that gives you an overview. So let's say you get a phone call. Could be from a website, could be from a signed call. You plug it into Forewarn. Let's say you don't get anything, so go ahead and put their first and last name. Let's cross-reference it. Now you're going to have information, phone numbers that are associated with that name, public records, and so forth. So for here in the example, there's 13 criminal records that are identified with that phone number. Also, it will cover bankruptcy records. It will cover vehicle records, so you can make sure the person who's meeting you is the same car. The place that they tell you where they're going to live, they do. And also phone records. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and please remember to subscribe and like this video. Have a great day, everyone, and be safe.